This edition of Anime Password is brought to you by Black Butler, complete second season, limited edition Blu-ray and DVD. Fans of the deranged escapades of Sebastian and Ciel will be perversely delighted by a new season of demonic adventures by Funimation. And now, here's Anime Password.
It's Password! It's Anime Password! With today's special guest stars from Neon Genesis Evangelion, Tiffany Gramps! And from K.O. Christine Marie Cavanos! And I'm your host over here, Greggo! Hi there! Hi, camera guy, thank you. Welcome to Anime Password. Hopefully, we're going to have a lot of fun for the next hour. I know I always enjoy putting this game together. Let's, by the way, Doug, we need those lights back on because you're going to get a lousy shot. This is too bright for the camera. So please turn those lights back on, but let's get back over here with the celebrities, and we're going to say hello to them, starting with the lovely Miss Tiffany Grant. Welcome back, Tiffany.
Thank you, guys.
And how have you been?
I've been fantastic, and really this afternoon enjoying the fabulous weather outside.
Oh yeah, it is gorgeous. I took a walk around downtown Winston-Salem this morning, and I actually walked all the way over to the ballpark because I love baseball to check it out, and got in a good 5-mile workout, but it was a lot of fun.
Wonderful.
So, but yeah, gorgeous weather. I miss being in the South. I really do. So. For the very first time on any of my game shows, let's welcome Christine Marie Cavanos.
Yay!
One of my favorite shows, K.O. Are you excited to be here at Triad Anime Convention?
I am. This is the first convention I've been invited to, so yeah.
Wow!
Very first time.
Yay!
From what I can see on my upcoming schedule, it's certainly not going to be your last convention. You've got a few.
Yeah, going to Australia next week.
So, what was it like being on K.O.?
It's awesome. I couldn't ask for a better first show.
It was a lot of fun. It's one of my favorites. Hopefully, Sentai will. Do you happen to know if Sentai is going with Bang Zoom for the second season, or are they even dubbing it yet?
Oh yeah, we're in the midst of it right now.
Well, there you go. So there you go. K.O.'s second season from Sentai, and giving Christine a lot of work. So there you go. Well, welcome. We hope you do well. Let's meet our contestants today. Let us meet our returning champion, Caitlin Mitchell, and her opponent, Eric Maley. Oh, and actually, if everyone can swap positions now, Christine, you'll be with Eric, and Tiffany, you'll be over with, exactly, there you go.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to the show, you guys. We'll start off with our returning champion from Ichiban Con. Let's welcome Caitlin Mitchell.
Yay!
And at Ichiban Con, Caitlin took us for a grand total of 4,750 yen in prizes. And got to come back here and defend her championship. What have you been doing since January, Caitlin?
Schoolwork.
All right, and remind everybody where you're from, what you do. Obviously, you're a student.
I'm from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I am a Japanese major at the University of Chapel Hill, and I am super excited to be here.
All right, well.
Yay!
And your opponent is not a returning champion, but he is with us for the first time. Let's welcome Mr. Eric Maley. And if you would please grab the microphone there, tell us about yourself, where you're from, what you do.
Well, let's see, I've lived in North Carolina pretty much my whole life, moved around everywhere. Right now I'm living in Archdale, which is outside of High Point. I'm going to UNCG for pre-law. Final year of that, so thank God. So yeah.
All right, well, welcome to the show, Eric. Here's how we play Password. Thank you. Here's how we play Password. Our celebrities are going to try to convey passwords to their contestants. The only catch is they may only use one-word clues to do so. If a team gets a password correct, we then plug it into our password puzzle, which can be anything at all related to anime, video games, culture, fandom, basically the sorts of things that people who are at this convention would probably know something about. Our first password is with 100 yen. They go up 100 yen with each successive puzzle. The first side to 500 yen wins the game and moves on to our end game, which has not been won for a while, which means since we add 1,000 yen every time it's not won, we're starting off today at 10,000 yen in prizes.
Woo!
Furnished by our sponsors. Funimation. and Sentai Filmworks, and NIS America, and we have a new sponsor. This week, starting at this very game show, we are now being sponsored by Right Stuff. So they sent me a giant box that didn't make it in time to get here, but if there's something that you want that's a right, they basically sent me one of everything that they currently have from Nozomi Entertainment. So we got a lot of stuff to give away, all right? So, Caitlin is our champion. We're going to let her and Tiffany go first. We have the very first puzzle loaded into the game, and make sure you use your microphones, pass them back and forth so I can hear what you're saying. Tiffany, here is your first password for today.
Okay, this is on. Okay.
Yep.
Grain.
Salt.
All right, over to Christine. Microphone in front of you.
What?
Rice.
That's it. All right. So turn around and take a look. Now, our celebrities and contestants can confer on all puzzles. We put it up on the board. Your first password is rice. What do you think the puzzle might be? Give you a few seconds to talk about it with Christine, and if you have a guess, let me know. Otherwise, we'll move on to another password. All right, we're going to move on to another password. All right, so face your celebrities, and Christine, here's your next password.
Drink.
Ramen.
Okay, over to Tiffany.
Alcohol.
Socket.
All right, over to Christine.
Place.
Fourth and final clue, Tiffany.
Tender.
Bar.
There you go. All right. So now we put that on the board, and Caitlin and Tiffany, you get to have a guess at it. You have rice, and you have bar.
Sushi.
Is it sushi?
Yay!
All right, and the remaining passwords were fish, chop, and sticks. So there you go. So right off the bat, you got yourself 100 yen. Swap positions. So now the contestants will give to the celebrities. And this is an important puzzle. Number one, it's worth 200 yen. And number two, whoever gets this puzzle right then moves on to our special yen word, which is a slightly trickier password. And today, that one's going to start at 3,000 yen in bonus money.
Woo!
This is an important puzzle, and we're going to start this time with Eric. And Eric, here is your first password.
Elementary.
Yep, that's it. All right. So, school is right. We put it on the board for a shot at the N word. You have school. No? No? Okay. Here is your next password. Oh, it's still you, Eric. Sorry. So long as you don't mess up, you're still in control.
Boys.
Room.
All right.
Opposite.
Girl.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. And Christine, I didn't give you a hint on this one before, but in passwords sometimes to get an opposite, you know how he trailed his voice up like that? You know, at Sesame Street, how they kind of go near, far. So when you hear someone do their voice like that, then they might be going for an opposite. So that's okay. It's her first time, that's all right. Okay, so anyway, Tiffany, Caitlin, for a shot at the N word, you have school and you have girls. You have a guess?
Sure, go ahead.
Kaon.
Is it Kaon?
Yay!
Oh, well, there you go. And whenever we have a new player, sometimes we like to throw in puzzles that have something to do with the new player. And as usually happens, that player doesn't wind up solving the puzzle. So. The final passwords were light music and clubs. So that's 300 yen. Swap positions one more time. All right, because it is now time for the yen word. And Tiffany and Caitlin are going to play the yen word. The yen word that is not worth 1,000. It hasn't been won in a while, so right now it is worth 3,000 yen.
Woo!
All right. Tiffany, I am going to show you a fairly tricky word, and you're going to have 3 opportunities to convey it to Caitlin.
Okay.
If Caitlin can get that password in 3 chances or less, we will add another 3,000 yen to her total. Won't count on the score in the game or else it's over, but it's more money to spend in the prize suitcase, all right? So here we go, and here is the yen word. And here is clue number 1.
Disaster.
Earthquake?
All right, here is clue number 2.
Synonym.
Apocalypse?
All right, finally, clue number 3.
Disaster.
Accident?
No. Turn around and take a look. Catastrophe. That's all right. Next time we play this, we're going to add another 500 yen. So the next time, the yen word will be worth 3,500 yen. We're now going to swap partners. So only Eric and Caitlin swap positions right now. Eric's going to go play with Tiffany, and Caitlin's going to come play with Christine. And let's do the swap. All right, now, this puzzle is worth 300 yen, which means if Caitlin and Christine get this correct, Caitlin will win the game. Quiet theme song. Caitlin will win the game and move on to try for 10,000 yen. This feedback is terrible that we're getting from the speakers here. So can I do something
There are
about
no last names
this?
again. Time with Vic. I guess Mignana and you couldn't get it.
Check, check. There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're going to move on, and this time we're going to start with Tiffany and Eric. You need to get this one in order to stay in the game.
Okay.
And here is your first password.
Cute.
Chitty?
All right.
Chibi?
No, that's what he said. Tiffany?
I didn't hear that.
Precious.
All right, fourth and final clue.
Kawaii?
No, put it up on the board. No one gets a guess. Adorable. Adorable.
Oh.
I think I may have turned. Yeah, I did. I turned your mic. Yeah, I don't know why it's picking the speaker.
I don't know. Ours isn't working, I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. So I tell you what. I guess just have the one microphone there and just hand it off and pass
All
it back
right.
and forth. Yeah, and leave that off. Okay. So we put adorable up on the board. No one gets a guess at it. And now Tiffany, we go back over
Okay.
to you, and here's your password.
Monster.
Closet?
All right.
Animal.
Pokemon?
All right.
Feature.
Claws?
All right. Fourth and final clue, Christine.
Little.
I don't know.
All right. Turn around, take a look. No one gets a guess at creature. Because we had the feature creature, which I think is going to be okay.
Well, also, there's a lot of times out there's a creature feature.
That's right. So there you go. That's okay. So now we have an adorable creature. No one gets a guess at the puzzle. Tiffany, you have control. Here's your next password.
I feel like I have control. Cat.
All right, Christine.
Category.
Fourth and final clue, Christine.
Trait.
Ears?
No. What if I were to go canine,
I know, I thought about it as soon as I did my last one. Canine.
canine, feline, feline?
Oh.
So we put feline up on the board and no one gets a guess at the puzzle. Okay, so now we can go back over to Tiffany. I'm sure everyone knows the puzzle at this point. Tiffany, here's your next
Okay. Character.
Animation.
All right, Christine.
Symbol.
Mascot.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. For the game, Christine and Caitlin, you have adorable creature, feline mascot.
Hello Kitty.
For the game, is it Hello Kitty?
Yay!
All right, congratulations. You blitzed him on this one, so Eric, I'm sorry to say, but we got to say goodbye to you, sir. I wish I had something to give you, but instead, did you have fun?
Oh yeah.
All right, well, let's send them off with, there you go.
Yay!
All right, now, I am going to, because this is tricky with the wireless keyboard, and I want to make sure I get it right. I want to make sure this microphone works from this spot right over here, does it? No.
There, we're good there.
Try it.
Yeah,
Okay,
there.
hold on to that right there. Don't move it. All right, so here's how let's move on to the end game. First of all, congratulations, you're now up to 5,350 yen in prizes.
Oh my goodness.
And let's move on to the end game.
Too much pressure.
Yay!
All right, 5-digit land up there now, Caitlin.
All right.
And Christine, this is your very first time doing the end game. Here's how it works. I'm going to show you a series of passwords that start with the letter A and go alphabetically through J, A through J. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to do that. I'm going to pay Caitlin 250 yen for each one she gets right, but if you can get through all 10 of them in 60 seconds or less, I'll pay her 10,000 yen in prizes.
So
All
I don't
right?
have a limit on how many I can say for each.
Just remember to skip a beat in between each one.
And
so
no
that you don't-
hyphenated words.
Yeah, she's the one who Vic cheated out of X-ray. So you can pass at any time if you get stuck. All right. So remember, they're all alphabetical, and I will call out the letter that each word starts with, so that you have it fresh in your head. Okay. So the first password starts with A. Here is the first password, and I'll put it up and give you a few seconds to think before we say go. Okay. Here is the first password. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready and go.
Soldier.
Army.
B.
Cells. Body.
Biology.
Veins.
Body.
Red.
Blood.
C.
Cat.
Paw.
Paw.
Claw.
D.
Offense.
Defense.
E.
Friend.
Enemy.
F.
Second.
First.
G.
Weapon.
Gun.
H.
Blasphemy.
Heresy.
Spirit.
Horror. Heretic.
Pass.
I.
Water.
Ice.
J.
Shark.
Jaws.
H.
Horrific. Heretic. Heresy. Heart. Heartful.
Angels.
Hell.
You did very, very well. That was great. Those were great passwords for that. That was great. The great news is you got 9 out of 10, which adds another 2,250, which means that you are now up to 7,600 yen in prizes.
Woo!
And you are our champion still, so you get to keep playing, and you get to keep playing right here with Christine. We're going to introduce our next contestant.